Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of JOES, a Proto Man Adventure. During the last part, I completed the first 2 levels, so in this part, I'll be completing the final 2 levels. Here I am in the beginning of level 3. We have a choice of either getting an E-Tank or a W-Tank. I greatly need the E-Tanks more, as I'm not using my special weapons that much. That box on the middle part of the screen looks rather suspicious. Let's try something. I was right. There's the E letter. Only 2 letters left to go. Okay, this is different. In the last stage, we have a choice of picking one gimmick over the other. Now I have a choice of picking from groups of 2 gimmicks. So ice blocks and fake blocks, or magnets and the sheepman blocks. I'll take this instead. I'll take the alternative choices when I play through the game again as Brakeman. Seriously, the upgraded charge shot in this game is wonderful. Dealing 5 points of damage instead of the usual 3. It makes tearing through all these shielded enemies so much easier. Wow, the magnets in this game are super strong, especially when compared to Magmal 2 and Mega Man Maker. I mean, they can pull you across the entire room if you're at the correct Y coordinates. Ladders and spikes, or junk blocks and springs? Let's go with junk blocks and springs. Of course that would happen. I should have timed it better. I also wish this game natively supported controllers, because right now, I'm using Joy-to-Key. Leica's engine doesn't work the best with controllers. There are some really odd behaviors that can occur, especially with movement. See what I mean by Hammer Joes being the most dangerous and annoying enemies in this game? They just fire too quickly, I say. They need to be more open to attacks for a longer period of time, like the Crystal Joes. Damage boosting for fun and profit. I also like how each of the ride armors have different Sniper Joes riding inside of them, to add to the variety, instead of the classic Mega Man 2 Sniper Joes riding inside of them. Well, okay then, that's an odd glitch. In my favor, though. That's it, I'm using an E-Tank just for safety. At least these Sniper Joe setups are interesting, and different from the usual set of Sniper Joe configurations. Alright, quicksand and the Gutsman platforms, or water and the Quickman lasers. Let's go with the Quickman lasers again. See how it works out for us this time. Oh, this was the Gutsman segment, never mind. I wish I had the Rush Jet or the Proto Jet here. I was trying to activate my Skull Bear again, but for some reason it didn't work. Some of the finicky issues with this engine. Similar issues occurred with Magmal 1, which is why I'm really thankful that Magmal 2 had its own engine, and Magmal 3 will have its own even better engine. Oh no. Now this. Well, I need the laser trident, so time to use a W tank. It refills all my special weapons. Didn't expect that riding on top of the Gus platform would place me below the Sniper Joe. I can't do slide jumps properly underwater. Missed that, unfortunately. There is in level 3. Another step up in difficulty compared to level 2. That'll be helpful for the ice block segments. Huh. We can either go to the right, or go to the left. Let's go to the left first. E-tank, W-tank, and an extra life. Also like how you can jump on top of the protocoil even when it's falling to the ground. Just some interesting programming bugs in this engine. This time we have 3 choices: springs, magnets, or Gusman lifts. I'm taking springs. They're the least annoying usually. But we can exit out of the segment early if we decide that that segment is too difficult. After all, there's no easy way to backtrack unlike the previous 3 stages, so it makes sense to place this here. Oh no, force beams. Didn't expect those to be here. Alright, we actually have all gimmicks here. We had the springs, we have the force beams, the junk blocks, but it seems that springs are going to be the main gimmick here. Of course, it can also respawn from off screen. Okay. For a second there, I got an error. Something about a missing object or the X-coordinate being too high, but thankfully I was able to ignore it. It's not a hard engine crash, it's just an error. I should use another E-tank. After all, I'm heavily stocked on E-tanks. Hopefully I didn't miss where the S letter is. I spy something up over there. Sneaky. Gutsman lifts. Not too bad actually. Now the fake blocks. Sheepman blocks. Magnets. Quicksand. Which I never went through a segment dedicated to it now that I think about it. Last but not least, ice blocks. Could this be it? Alright, another path split. Sheepman blocks, ice blocks, or junk blocks. Let's do sheepman blocks. So it seems that for this stage, I will need to go through it 2 more times. So for this section, the sheepman blocks are going to be the main gimmick, and all the other gimmicks are going to be the sub-gimmicks. Usually only 1 to 2 screens focused on them. Like here, it's the force beams. Now quicksand. Magnets. Not going for those extra pickups, too risky. Another thing I like about this game is that all these sections are doable buster only. Out of all the Sniper Joe types in this game, I'd say that the Mega Man 1 Sniper Joes have the most advanced AI. For one, they won't shoot at you unless you stop shooting at them for a while. They'll always keep their shield up if you keep firing at them. And they have a random chance of either jumping or shooting several volleys at you. And the number of volleys they fire at you is randomized as well. I was hoping to slide off, but of course I couldn't. At least there's a checkpoint at the beginning of every one of these sections. Just damage boosting my way through, it's a lot easier that way. At least the life placements are rather generous, even on hard mode. If I was playing on easy or normal mode, the life pickups would be a lot more plentiful. Plus there will be a lot less hazards and enemies placed around the place. The third selection, quicksand, fake blocks, or water. Let's get this out of the way and quickly finish the water segment. This background and foreground combination kinda reminds me of Labyrinth Zone. I also like how the secondary gimmicks are gradually getting harder. Now the sheepman blocks are being placed over bottomless pits. Any hit will kill me here, so I'll use another E-Tank. Whoops, I should have gone to the right instead. Wait, maybe... let me check. These are rather suspicious looking. Maybe that's where the S letter is? I'll gladly take that, thank you very much. Now, what's to the right? A W tank? Ladders, spikes, or force beams? It also seems that my max life count can go up to 99, or maybe even higher, I'm not sure. Wow, I didn't realize that W tanks can ride on top of ride armors. That's a funny Easter egg. Bravos, Flashman85. I was half expecting that to turn into a Sniper Joe itself. Sure, let's go with ladders. Gosh, I didn't expect this stage to be that long. Oh, that was bad. I got confused at first of why I was able to dodge the Sniper Joe bullets up on the top of the ladder, so because of that distraction, I got hit and fell off the ladder. How many total gimmicks were there in this game? 12 or 15? If it's 12, this should be the final section. It seems that every one of these gimmicks will have a primary section to shine, with secondary gimmicks to back it up. Of course, I should have expected that to happen. Well, that's unexpected. Thank you for the glitch. I decided to destroy the sniper armor over there just to make sure that the sound effect wouldn't continuously play throughout the rest of the level. I see. Didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to end up dying to the spikes. Trying to fool me with those fake blocks there. You won't fool me. Okay, that's really strange. Apparently the magnets can actually pull you off the ladder. I'm not sure if that's an unintended bug or that's deliberate game design. Could this be the final segment? I haven't even found where the S letter is. It has to be somewhere. Okay, there it is. Good thing I remembered that the skull barrier can protect me against force beams. Unfortunately, it can't protect me against spikes. What's up over here? A Yoshiki. Thank you, Flashman and friends. Oh, it was a trap, of course it would be. I guess this trap only exists on hard mode though. Or on hard mode there are 2 of these Mega Man 1 Sniper Joes. On normal mode there's only 1 of them. And on easy mode there's none of them. Guess I'll have to return back to here using Brakeman once I collect the O letter. Nevertheless, it's time to face the final boss. Pink Sniper Joe, I guess? That was completely unexpected. I expected the right armor form to be easy, but not that form. When the Pink Sniper Joe has his shield up, it'll deflect all his shots back at you. You just need to get close enough to it so it actually raises his shield, and jumps around crazily. Of course, it deals a lot of contact damage, so the easier route of defeating this boss is to just spam the laser trident. Which causes the Pink Sniper Joe to go crazy, but nonetheless, that was a pretty simple fight. And thus, Proto Man has reclaimed his shield. Thus ends the first playthrough of JOES, a Proto Man Adventure. This was certainly a fun experience. Every level was tougher than the one preceding it, so there was good difficulty curve. But gosh, I didn't expect level 3 to be that difficult. In some ways it was more difficult than level 4. But I liked how in the first level it focused on introducing all of the 6 or 7 Joe types. And then, on the second level, it focused on introducing each of the gimmicks at an individual section basis, so you can learn how they work. And then on the third stage, it introduced or used gimmicks in groups of 2. It always introduced the group first in a safe environment, just in case players didn't encounter the other pair of the gimmick. And then in the final stage, level 4, we had a primary gimmick that players could choose, and then all of the secondary gimmicks, all of the other gimmicks that players went through. So it was a neat way of recombining all the gimmicks for a final challenge. In a way, this entire game felt like first it felt like a traditional level, then a fortress stage. I will say that this game did a pretty good job at using all of the other Joe types in differing environments, and I liked how the rider armors could have different sniper Joes. I especially liked that Easter egg with the W tank riding in a ride armor. I was totally expecting that W tank to turn into a W tank Joe. And yes, this definitely inspired me to use Joes in more interesting ways. I just wish there were more Sniper Joe types, unless I overlooked some, like the Cannon Joes and the Apache Joes. So there are 7 types of Sniper Joes represented in this game. So this is the level select screen. We can even go through each of the individual segments that we overlooked. That's going to be super helpful. But I want to go through the stage normally first, as Brakeman. The first stage is the same no matter what character you play as, so as Brakeman in the next part, I'll start going through stage 2, going through all the routes that I didn't go through. And then, following that part, I'll play as the secret character and check out the differences in levels 3 and 4, though that'll probably need to be split into 2 or 3 other parts. Well then, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Toodles!